Another beautiful day in Vancouver. You gotta love this city. Look at that main floor. Let's go check it out. Oh wow, so right away you can get a feel of the ceiling height to be. You can also notice the size of the windows on the main floor. Look, this is gonna be a huge, huge window here. Wow. And you also get a sense of the space, the size of the space on the main floor. You know, living room, kitchen area. But let's get out of the rain for a second. Let's go downstairs. So I want to start talking about a really important component of building a house, and that's the airtightness scope. Now, I always like to address the airtightness level by level as I'm building a house from the bottom upwards, rather than looking at it later on when a lot of things might get concealed and not so easy to access. So let's have a look at this, for example. Because we have a ledger system along the top of the walls, you see the white sealant that's been applied? Well, that's a very common place for air to leak out of the house. Look around, all the edges are covered. Every single spot where air has a chance to leak outwards is now coated with sealant. Another very important area, if you're going to try and address air tightness, is along the plates, the bottom plate where it meets the concrete. This area leaks like crazy. Even though there's that foam gasket in between the sill plate and the concrete is never going to be 100% flat. So having a bead of caulking along here really helps to address the air leakages. Check out the sides of the wall, nice and grinded down. It's a good time to do this, so none of the imperfections are going to be visible anymore, and all nicely grounded down flat. Now, a few videos ago, we talked about the straps that were embedded into the concrete foundation. These are them. The reason we have these here, okay, is a bit more evident now that the framing wall is up, okay? You can see they're located strategically throughout the side of the wall here. On this corner here, you have a better view. Come around this side. This strap will eventually be fastened to these members. This strap will be pressed against here and it'll be fastened into this corner here. And this is what holds down the house from any seismic movements. Last thing I want to show you is this sump. Do you remember before the sump used to be this big? Okay. Now with the reducer, all you see is a 24-inch footprint. Does that give me a hand? However, once you lift it up, you still have a full 36-inch sump below. So now with only 24 inches exposed, it's a bit more pleasant to look at when you walk by it every day. A couple of videos back, we also talked about having a clean out for the sanitary line outside the house. So just to, in the event that you do have a blockage inside the house, you don't have to bring no stinky equipment inside your nice furnished house, but instead you can access it from the outside and just snake any kind of blockages that are here between this area and the city connection. But the limitations are, again, if the blockage is taking place behind this pipe, you'll still have to go inside the house, but it leaves you an option to do everything from the outside if it's from here to the street. And just before we leave today, just want to show you this area. These are the pipes that we backfilled from the last time. One being for the house, one being for the laneway, supplying the water that way. This is going to be connected to the city. And these two sticks mark where the sewer and the sanitary pipes are buried, so when the city comes and digs them, they'll know exactly where to dig. They know their depths, they have a record of it, but at least we show them where on our site it is located.